I mean, I I was never into celebrity worship. I mean, I had my idols when I was a kid, but they were mostly voice actors. And outside of that, I was in awe of mythology.
Mhm.
Um, I learned to act because I don't know. When I first saw the Three Stooges, I stopped going to church. I found my saints.
Yeah.
They used to show the Three Stooges before I went to school, grade school, every morning. And I just didn't want anything to do with school. Here I was sitting there, and without realizing, I was learning how to act. I was learning comedic timing.
Mhm.
I was learning antics and why something's funny and why something is not funny. There's a difference between wacky and funny, and some people don't know that difference. And so I felt like, I hated school. I just hated it. I was on the spectrum, autism spectrum.
Yeah.
And so nothing made sense to me. Nothing at all. I had to struggle through everything to, I don't know, to get my head around stuff. And I had to process everything upside down backwards.
Yeah.
And that was extremely difficult. But underneath all that shit, there are gifts
Mhm.
that are you're given. There's like storage rooms in your head that are unlocked, and you have access to rooms that most people don't.
Yeah.
And that's where you find the gifts in there. I just had a freakish voice that, it's plain vanilla, but I mean, I could go anywhere and do anything with it. And I didn't know what good it would do anybody. I just thought it was something everybody else could do.
When did you realize that?
I realized that, like, after I got out of high school,
Mhm.
that, I tell people, like, you're going to run into a hard time if you have any real talent, because people will let you know quick that you're a threat.
Yeah.
By freezing you out or whatever, pulling little mental games on you. Because I used to be with these guys, and I would work on something, just like something to go and say, hey, listen, I figured this thing out, and I'm going to do it. And they would sit there and just look at me. And I used to go home thinking, how friggin' good do you have to be?
Yeah.
Oh, so that drove me to become like a superlative.
Mhm.
Because these people were just unimpressed. And then later on, I mean, see, there's no future you that can visit that self that you were and say, do you know why they sit there and act bored? Because you are a constant and painful reminder of what they will never, ever, ever be able to do in their life.
Yeah.
No matter how hard they try. And that's why so